first drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Now for the point
After this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. That last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it
really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit. Very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw.
That big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one, the big play that they needed, now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before. Don't know about that because of what you just.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a penalty play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable.
Because he does his job as well as anyone in the league. He's played 64 games for Arizona starting this season. 60 sacks in that time frame. That's just under one opponent made this trade. There had to be no one happier than quarterback Kyler Murray, who had been pushing his man, running the screen and using that pressure against the defense, and it worked very well there for a first down.
On first down, Drake. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year. On 2nd and 7, Murray got his man. It's Williams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Third and 2, and here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And he slings one that's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. To throw again, Murray. It's complete to Drake. And he's got this down to the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and injured.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting.
Knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end. Especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy in the field. Help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time completion. Game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense.
There to make the grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Below in the Niners now. Trailing 17-10. A minute 14 to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Picked off inside the 10. And nothing but daylight ahead. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it.
Reception. Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. There for a loss of 9.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. They get
to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock. Effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No
time of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season.
Seahawks offense, the veteran Wilson, a 3rd-round pick back in 2012.
Whenever you think about the Seattle Seahawks, one of the first things that pops to mind is how well they run the football and how much they like doing it. But you have to also look at how well Russell Wilson has played at the quarterback spot. Hasn't just been a game manager. Last year, over 4,100 yards passing, the 2nd most in his career. 31 touchdown passes and took care of the ball as well because he threw just 5 interceptions. If you need to open things up, Russell Wilson can get it done.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Wilson will throw again. Flushed out right. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, they go screen pass to Hyde. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Going for Metcalf, and this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the lead. He was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Strike ability. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
Even simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass. Linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Creating some points, not only getting the interception. That's sort of a 2nd quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a 2nd one as a result.
Compounds the mistake.
For big plays, but in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on. A lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really. Or big plays like that, that'll trend him in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, good catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Trying to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he got there. Share the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up.
But that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Carson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this is a quick slant to Lockett. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A Seahawk 1st down as Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
The deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons push further out in front. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with
Philip Dorsett, 71 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already taking a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
A much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because you're back.
Care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game. They were drafting and inserted them into their lineup.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he's taken down, but a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
And Coachman in Orlando back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And now fought to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there, and the Patriots have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
On for the extra.
You get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up.
Here's Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to have to protect the slim lead late and the football. So why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this into the hands of Brady. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations. Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
A good pickup there at 22. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll dump this down to Matt Brady. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, you can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll run on first down. It's White. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Throwing here, Newton fighting through. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the Pats, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.